Hello everyone, I'm getting ready to cook a wild turkey breast in my crock pot. I will link the recipe down below. There's not a lot of online recipes to how to cook wild game meat that looked interesting to me, but I found one I really liked, and so I will link her website down below. And so yeah, my brother-in-law is a hunter and he gave us a wild turkey breast, so I'm gonna cook it in the crock pot. The stock base is gonna be carrots, celery, typical stock base. I'm gonna add some garlic, half an onion. This is onion I had in the fridge that I want to use up, and then chicken stock and some cooking wine. And the recipe also called for poultry seasoning, which I don't have and I'm not gonna buy just for this recipe. So I'm gonna use seasoned salt instead. Danny, the cats are being exceptionally bad today. Exceptionally bad. Robert also recommended thyme. I actually have several bottles unopened, so I'm going to use the rest of this one that is opened. And he was just cleaning the turkey breast for me. So yeah, this is, oh wait, there's still a piece of, is that a bone? Robert will cut that out. But anyway, it's the first time I've ever cooked turkey breast, so get that rinsed off. What is this right here?
I don't know. It's a bird.
It's a bird. This may be really good or really bad, but either way, we're gonna give it a try because it was free, and my sister and her husband eat it all the time, so I'm assuming it's got to be good. All right, first thing I did was put 2 cups of water in the crock pot and turned it on high to get it heated up. And for chicken stock, I'm just using Better Than Bouillon. I can never say it right. I know I'm saying it wrong. Now I'm gonna get the vegetables cleaned and chopped up and start them sauteing. All right, I have the onions, carrots, celery sauteing in butter. I also added 1 teaspoon of the seasoning salt, the rest of the thyme, which was basically a teaspoon, and then 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And just saute this for about 5 minutes till the onions get translucent. I just added the sauteed vegetables in and also a cup of white wine. Now I'm going to add the turkey breast. This recipe was from westvirginiamountainman.com, and I believe it was his wife because it's like West Virginia Mountain Mama Cooks or something like that. I'm gonna look at the website more because she did a great job explaining this recipe, so I'm sure she's got some other great recipes. I will link this recipe down below. So anyway, put the turkey breast in. It's on high. She cooked hers for 5 hours. Basically, you want it cooked like when you pull it up by a fork, it comes apart. And then I think I might have I added an extra cup of water because my turkey stock broth wasn't forming like I wanted it to. And so I did add an extra cup of water. A lot of this liquid will probably evaporate. West Virginia Mountain Mama mentioned that she would either add water or more wine, checking every hour. And then 2 hours in, she added salt and pepper. So I'll set my timer for 5 hours, but then I also check back every hour to see if we need to add more liquid. You want your turkey breast covered. It's been 4 hours. It's got 1 hour left. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 more cup of wine and some salt and pepper and let it cook for another hour. All right, it's been 5 hours. Let's see. I do not have a serving fork. I don't even know what that means. Well, that's falling apart, so I would say that's done. It says it falls apart easily. Oh, it's coming apart easily. All right. Oops. Now we're gonna strain 1.5 cups of juice out so I can make some gravy. Just put my strainer right there, and try and do this one-handed. This is like the leftover stock. Oh, there's a piece of turkey that must have fallen off. All right, so I'm gonna get 1.5 cups of juice for the gravy. Here is half of the turkey breast. I think it looks good. I think it's done. It's darker than I'm used to. But this other half was also a bit thicker, so I decided to cook it a little longer. This is enough for just me and Robert for right now. Oh, it's hard. Like, this one came away very clean, like it's easy to pull apart. But once I started cutting this one, this half, it was thicker, a little more difficult. So I'm gonna cook that one longer. And then my gravy is not thickening up. I am pretty terrible. I did the 2 teaspoons of cornstarch to form a slurry, but it's not thickening up. I'm gonna have to have my husband save me. Here is the turkey. We're doing a freezer clean out and a pantry clean out. So the turkey was from the freezer. Instead of making mashed potatoes, I had potato soup in the freezer. So thawed that. And then I had a 1/2 box of stuffing, so that's why I have the stuffing. My gravy did not work out. Robert saved the day by pulling out a gravy packet from the pantry and just added the dry powder into the stock, because I could
have taken the long way around and made it with.
Yeah, he's very good at gravy. I should have asked him to do it. But our turkey's already getting cold. So let me do a quick taste test. I know this potato soup's good. I did a video on it. Taste test. Wild turkey from my brother-in-law. What?
I don't know your face. Just.
I'm processing my thoughts.
That's fine.
It tastes nothing like turkey at Thanksgiving, but it's good. It definitely tastes like meat. I really don't know how to explain it, because it kind of tastes like a tenderloin to me, like a beef tenderloin.
Oh.
If I did a blind test, I would think it was beef tenderloin. I would not think it was wild turkey or turkey of any kind. Mm-hmm. It is good. It is good. So the other breast, I'm just gonna make into turkey salad, which I might do a video on that too, because I've never made turkey salad. So Robert, take a bite.
I'm eating my soup right now.
All right, we'll be back. He wants to finish his soup first. Let me check the stuffing that's been in my pantry for a year. It's fine, it's stovetop. So it was only 1/2 pack of stovetop. When I make meatloaf, I put in stovetop stuffing for the breadcrumbs, but I only use 1/2 pack because I only do 1 pound meatloaf at a time, which is a really good tip. That's a great way to make your meatloaf very flavorful. So this was just the second half of the pack. It's stovetop stuffing. You know, it's fine. But the turkey, I need another bite. I need to think about it more. So I'm a white meat girl. When I order chicken, it's always a chicken breast. I always get the white part of turkey at Thanksgiving. I don't eat thighs. This is kind of reminding me of thighs. Like a chicken thigh. But we'll get Robert's opinion in a minute. And the gravy's good. Thank you for saving
It's all right.
the gravy. All right, Robert's taking a bite right now.
I'm not on camera, am I?
You're not on camera, but I'm watching you on camera. You can be honest.
It reminds me of pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin. I think that's what I said beef tenderloin earlier, but I don't know that I've ever had a beef tenderloin. We always have pork tenderloin. That's what it reminded me of. Would you eat it again?
Sure.
He's having a bad day, but I don't think he likes it. On the plus side, the frozen potato soup that we made last September and just defrosted for dinner is absolutely delicious. And I do like the turkey breast, don't get me wrong. It's just not something we've had before because it's a wild turkey breast and we're just used to white meat. But yeah, the more I think about it, it tastes like pork tenderloin. But Robert did say that he's not made for Little House on the Prairie.
I mean, I've never had this food before.
Right.
You know what I mean? I go into it with an open mind, and you know, I do the best I can, and you know, I have nothing against it. I will eat mine. I just never tasted anything like it, so it's unique.
But I would, if we were given another turkey breast, I would absolutely do the Crockpot method again. I think it cooked it perfectly. The other way that Buddy does it is he'll cut the turkey breast into small chunks and then wrap bacon around it and cook it that way. Maybe we'll try that next time.
I'll try that.
Robert likes bacon. Everything's good with bacon.